Could the bond between Nelson Mandela, the beacon of anti-apartheid in South Africa, and Fidel Castro, the controversial leader of Cuba, be any more intriguing? Their relationship, nurtured over decades, was one of mutual respect and shared revolutionary spirit. It is a testament to the complex fabric of international politics, where alliances often form in the face of shared adversities. In the early 1960s, while Mandela was on trial for his life, and Castro was solidifying his revolutionary regime in Cuba, their paths crossed for the first time. Castro, with his anti-imperialist stance, was quick to condemn the apartheid regime in South Africa, a stance that endeared him to Mandela and the African National Congress. Fast forward to the late 1970s and early 1980s. The relationship between Mandela and Castro took on a more substantial form. From his prison cell on Robben Island, Mandela watched as Castro's Cuba supported the fight against apartheid, notably in Angola, where Cuban troops were instrumental in thwarting South Africa's attempts to destabilize the region. Upon his release in 1990, Mandela, ever the diplomat, thanked leaders around the world who had supported the anti-apartheid cause. However, his gratitude towards Castro was particularly profound. In 1991, barely a year after his release, Mandela visited Cuba, a trip that cemented their personal and political bond. He publicly thanked Castro for his support, stating that the Cuban Revolution was a source of inspiration for his own struggle. Castro reciprocated this respect and admiration. In 1998, he visited South Africa and was personally received by Mandela. During this visit, Castro was awarded the Order of Good Hope, the highest honor South Africa could bestow on a foreign citizen. Yet this relationship was not without its controversies. Critics argued that Mandela's association with Castro, given his human rights record, was questionable. However, Mandela, with his characteristic grace, defended his relationship with Castro, asserting that those who had stood by him during the dark days of apartheid had earned his loyalty. To summarize, the relationship between Nelson Mandela and Fidel Castro was one of mutual respect and shared revolutionary spirit. Their bond was nurtured over decades, with Castro's Cuba supporting the fight against apartheid and Mandela expressing profound gratitude for this support. Despite controversies, Mandela defended his relationship with Castro, proving that in international politics, alliances often form in the face of shared adversities.